Do you want a copy of the Game of the Year, Red Dead Redemption 2? Well, you're in luck, as we're giving away one copy to one lucky winner. Simply head over to bit.ly/TMRDR2 for your chance to win. Good luck! City Skyline did something nobody thought possible by picking up the ball dropped by SimCity. When the AAA developer released a game many thought far below their expectations, City Skylines offered exactly what the world craved and instantly took the market and has never let go. With an endless supply of mods and new features added all the time, City Skyline is a game that'll likely last a generation. I've selected 10 of the most impressive custom cities of all time. Keep in mind this is my list based on my opinions. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments down below. Flux is one of the most successful cities built as part of a YouTube series. The 64-part series documents the full creation of Fluxburgh and offers fantastic insights into how to successfully pull off a city of this size. With a multitude of assets, the detail piece requires a pretty powerful machine to run. Well, as does every other city on this list. The Don't Crash mod is recommended. Nevan City is a city we all expect to create when we boot up City Skyline. It's easy to overlook the depth and complexity that goes into something this detailed, not to mention the 370 hours that it took No Major to create Nevan City. The city has everything and can be used as a template for exactly how to play this game correctly. A simple yet deceptively detailed small mountain city. Strict Coaster built the city over his detailed YouTube series to give viewers a better grasp of the work that's gone into them. Cedar Valley is a luscious green nature-heavy city, complete with a small metro area, ports, downtown, a farming district, and an intricate winding river wrapping around the mountain. As an atoll in the middle of the Pacific Ocean plays home to this gigantic city, Atoll feels like a utopian paradise from a science fiction novel. Rows upon rows of skyscrapers built into a circular grid surround an inner circle of telescopes. A lush, untouched beach flanks one side of the city, while a huge mountain range covers the rest of the island. Hong Kong is a global supercity and has one of the most beautiful skylines on the planet. The extremely compact and vertical city is lovingly created by Combo Star. Hong Kong, which is divided by the water of Kowloon Bay, has been carefully terraformed to be as accurate to the source material as possible. The level of detail and care required to make something of this magnitude is unfathomable. Similarly to the last entry on this list, smario91 has created arguably the most famous city on the planet. I'll try to avoid my bias by ignoring London. New York. Well, just Manhattan. The level of work that's gone into this creation is clearly evident. Central Park has been copied and feels incredibly lifelike. Surrounding the park is an abundance of skyscrapers making up the lush skyline, while Lady Liberty floats off in the distance on her island. This city is perhaps a little higher than many others would rate it, considering the complexity of the city in comparison to some others on this list. However, it's impossible to deny the impact of the City Skyline community that Dave the City has had. One of the most, if not the most viewed City Skyline series, watching NerdCube frantically delete and rebuild roads over and over again to get the perfect traffic flow brought flocks of new players to the game. An ambitious undertaking as Grockefeller attempted to try and recreate one of the most memorable gaming cities to date, the attention to detail is wonderful, and while it's not a perfect recreation by any means, it's a pretty solid attempt at one of the biggest and most detailed worlds we've seen in gaming. A bustling city in a Middle Eastern desert, a theme that not many have attempted, but famed Planet Coaster creator Silverite took on and completely knocked out of the park. His creation series in Amar City was mind-blowing. The level of detail included is incredible, and the sheer thought that goes into the placement of every single object, down to each single tree, is what puts Silverite a cut above most other creators. I can gush on and on about why Amar City is a work of art, but I'd highly recommend you simply check out the creation series. The exact framework on how to build a city. Lindblum utilizes every tool available to masterful effect, featuring a megalopolis, lake district, farming section, and a bustling international airport. The city is modelled on the European style and features a heavily European road system with roundabouts galore. The city was built over the course of a year and is one of the most highly detailed cities I've ever come across. You should check it out.